Sure my camera's clean. Hello. My name is Elora Winter. I don't know what time it is. It's like probably 3 a.m. And sorry if this is shaking. I'm holding it with my hand. I am laying here in bed needing, is that light distracting? Needing to do some work. I was waiting for something to transfer onto my computer and just laying here with Pancake. Her name is Pancake. Say hi to the people. She's very special to me. And well, I'm 34 years old. Hang on, let me see if I can get a pillow to like prop up on my arm. That's better. I'm 34 and I'm single. And well, I think deeply. I feel deeply. I make sure my heating pad is still on. Yes, let's see. And my circle of friends in real life is pretty small. I don't have, a lot of the people in my life are either in a relationship. Okay, now I want to hold it on this arm. Are either in a relationship or married. I have a lot of siblings. I guess I should be looking. I don't know where to look. This is pretty weird. Are you comfortable, Pancake? She says yes. I'm literally just laying here. I'm about to launch this new business. I'm a voiceover artist. I'm kind of in transition with living. I live with my parents right now. About to buy a house and get a dog. The dog's name is going to be Milo. And I have reached the point in my life where I just, how do I say? I want a community. And I literally thought, so I have it listed down below. Oh, did you hear that? My stomach was grumbling. I had some pizza earlier. But why is this light going in and out? This is probably so... Is that better? I guess I just have to hold it up like this. I am all over the place, but I was just sitting here thinking, what if I created a YouTube channel called Elora's Thoughts? And I thought, I don't want to edit the videos. I don't want to figure out Final Cut Pro and I literally just want it to be like I'm FaceTiming a best friend. And it might be for selfish reasons because I'm a bit lonely. And I'm not on the Bumble or the Tinder or the Find Your Farmer or the Pool of Fish or the Harmonies and the Matches. I have been back in the day, but that's just not my flavor anymore. plus I'm really just focused right now on working hard so I can buy a house and get my dog. The dog's name is going to be Milo. But I just have to believe that there are other people, guys, girls, in this little tiny dot we call Earth that out of, I don't know, 8 billion people, that maybe I could find a community and build a community. I process a lot out loud. Like I said, I think deeply, I feel deeply. I love Jesus. I'm a voiceover artist. Look at her, she's so cute. I'm a voiceover artist. I don't do like character voices. I do like commercials and stuff. Y'all, my hand is. And there's someone I watch on YouTube. I've watched him for probably 5 years. His name is Peter Mon. And he has given me so much oxygen. I don't know how else. I think in pictures too. Like, I found him in 2018 when I was at a very low point of my life. And he has these daily vlogs that he does. And he has 7 different channels. And he's one of the most beautiful human beings that I have ever met. I feel like in my entire life that I've ever come across. And when I say my gratitude list, I genuinely am so thankful that I came across his existence. And if I'm being honest, he is what has really inspired me to create this Elora's Thoughts. He doesn't edit his videos. He is so beautiful in every way, and like I said, I do voiceover, and then in April of this year, I started, and like before April of 2023, I was off all social media for 9 years. And then I felt like the Lord was calling me to start an Instagram based around like beauty and skincare, and it's now monetized. And so I'm so grateful for another stream of income. And then I also do digital marketing. And so I work alone a lot and do things alone. And Peter has really inspired me. One, he's changed my life forever. But I just am at a point in my life where I feel aligned in who I am as a person. And I think 5 years ago, I probably wouldn't have been confident enough or secure enough in who I am to put myself out online like this. But truth of the nature, like Peter says that, I say that. I mean, I feel like he's a best friend, and I don't even know him in real life. But he is evidence for me that there are people out there that are your flavor and like your vibe and want to listen. And my world is really small. And I'm a child at heart. Like I said, this is Pancake. She has a very special story that maybe one day I can share. But so I have my Elora Winter Beauty, which is all about makeup and skincare. And I love that so much. And then I have my voiceover, which is completely different. I do, like I said, voiceover, well, like, it's hard to explain, but a lot of overseas stuff. And, you know, when you walk into a spa and there's, I don't know, a video or a dental office, and there's something playing on the TV or playing in the patient room, or a radio commercial or a TV commercial, or you call a business and it says, "Hi, welcome to da 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 da." Like, that's typically the stuff I do. And then I'm just now tapping into digital marketing, like affiliate marketing and all of that. And I have an Elora Winter YouTube channel that's like just beauty, but that it's just been a lot to like juggle, which I have so much respect for Peter, and just like so much, like, I'm just so in awe of him. But he also, just because he has 7 channels, but it also just inspires me. Like, I value radical authenticity so much. And I was literally, you guys, my mouse over there, like right now, since I have a very small space, I have like my beauty corner, which is over there. And then my studio, which is an actual studio. It's like a whisper room. So like the door closes, it's like 3.5 by 5 feet or whatever. And, but it's perfect. It's perfect for what I need. And, yes, I sleep with a bonnet. But I was just literally sitting here thinking, I normally sleep with sound machines. And I have these 8 pillows, you know, like I said. What did I say that? I don't know. But I just thought, I want to start a YouTube channel. And I am a deep thinker, like I said. I'm a deep feeler. I consider myself a starfish. I am single and 34, like I said, and I don't have a desire to be a mom. And I have come to the conclusion with the Lord that, like, hey, if you want me to be single for the rest of my life, like, I'll be okay. Do I want a life partner? Sure. But like I said, the Bumbles and the whatever online dating apps are just not my flavor. Plus, I'm so busy with work, and, you know, my church friends, they're amazing, but where I'm going to be moving is 30 minutes away from where I live right now. And I don't know, Peter has inspired me to start this, I don't know what I'll call it, Elora's Thoughts, I don't know. But I want it to feel like a FaceTime. I don't want to edit these videos. I'll just clip them together. For now, I have my iPhone. Maybe one day I'll get a camera. But I want to be radically authentic and show up in this way. Because when I say that Peter Mon has quite literally been I don't know if I would be here without him, and I don't say that lightly, but just the presence of his videos, and I still to this day, it's like my morning routine, wake up, turn on his vlog. He has impacted me so much, and I'm not sitting here saying, oh, I'm going to create this channel and impact somebody. I'm saying I'm somebody that deals with and lives through anxiety, depression, OCD, PTSD. This is going to be my first video, you guys. Yes, I'm just going to lay it all out there. We're not rocks on islands alone. I have lived 10 plus years of my life hating myself, in isolation, literally so depressed, not knowing who I was, not knowing my worth or my identity in the Lord, and forever just feeling behind, and like behind financially, behind relationally, because I've never had like a real relationship. I've never been in love. And someone in my life is pregnant right now, and it's such a beautiful thing. And there's also someone in my life who is in their 90s and may go to heaven at any point. And I have all these thoughts, and I love my voiceover, and I'm so grateful, and I love Elora Winter Beauty, and being able to, I don't know if I'll link it down below, but like, I love being able to just play with makeup and skincare, and like genuinely, but I'm such a creative, and I didn't graduate college. I got an 18 on my ACT. Barely graduated high school. I mean, I remember crying in the kitchen literally over algebra, and like still to this day, I love how Peter says like, I can't do math, but I don't know. Something in my spirit was like, just start it. Just start it. I've been told a lot in my life that I was too much. And Peter, I'm going to buy his merch. One of them says be too much. And I want to buy the white one and tie-dye it because I just love that so much. But I'm in a place where I'm wanting to have my ceiling become my floor. Like I said, I think in pictures. I have my voiceover work that is a lot of editing and, all that. I have my Elora Winter Beauty that is also a lot of editing and CapCut, and I love it, and I'm so passionate about it. And then I started soul care with Elora over on the TikTok and on Instagram, where it's just kind of like soul care stuff, because I care so much about the head and the heart and the waters of the human experience. And I asked my audience over on, and I may just make this all separate. If you guys want to, like, I literally might just make this Elora's Thoughts, or I don't know, whatever the title was going to be. Elora, Pancake and Elora, I don't know what it, but this is going to be totally separate than all of that I do. And I literally want it to be where I just like how Peter does. I love how he just click hello and then click bye. And it's like, I literally just want it to be like I'm FaceTiming a friend. And I want it to be radically authentic. And I want to speak truth through this little phone and be a voice that says, I love you, that you're worthy. I remember specifically, it was a day in November. I think it was November 18th. No, not November 18th, November of 2018. I think that's when it was. And I was watching one of Peter's vlogs. And at that time I was working, I was in a lot of healing, and I was working on a farm taking care of 18 different horses. I love horses. And I would drive out, in the middle of nowhere on this farm, all this land, and just like literally clean stalls and take care of horses, and like just take care of them and be with them all day. And I was driving through this country road, and I remember he said, you're going to be okay. you're going to find grace. And it was literally as if all time stopped and my heart was just like, I think in pictures, it was almost like this. Someone just did this. And literally from that point forward, well, it's a whole long story, but there's just been so much in my life where I'm like, we are not rocks on islands alone. I'm a broken, imperfect human being. I'm daily finding grace. I don't want to live in fear or live out of alignment. And like I said, right now I am wanting to do things scared because I know there is so much power in that. As it like, fear can often in my life feel like a mountain. But at the end of the day, once I take action, and since I am wanting growth and expansion with like business and just myself, and like, I want to do things scared. There's this other girl, Allison Jacobs, I think her name is. She's a dancer and she's so inspiring, and just so many people that are on social media that are so inspiring. And again, I'm not saying this to be like, oh, I'm going to be so inspiring, but I do feel pretty isolated right now. And I do believe that there is a God and he is alive. And like I said, I have these other platforms that I'm working on, but in my darkest times, Peter was there. And ultimately the Lord was there, but God has used him in my life and even still to this day. And like I mentioned before, like there is someone in my life who's about to have a baby. And then there's also someone in my life who could go to heaven at any point and pass away. And it just, life is so short. And I don't have energy to be fake. And I don't want to just, it's like 3 a.m. and I'm home alone. And I don't know. This thought just literally came into my mind, you guys. Whoever is watching this. So I'm going to upload this. I'm going to create a YouTube channel. Because I process a lot. It's clearly been 23 minutes and I'm just still talking. But I think deeply, I feel deeply, I think in pictures. I love the waters of the human experience. I don't believe we're meant to be alone. I don't believe we're meant to be isolated. And, my circle of friends in my real life is pretty small. And I would love to create on YouTube a community of, like, I know anytime you put yourself out there, there's going to be hate and opinions and whatever, but I genuinely, my dream for this, as I was just sitting here with Pancake and my heating pad, which I feel like it's turned off. Let's check together. No, it's still on. That's the lowest setting, then medium, high. And I just like to put it sometimes on like the top of my back. What was I saying? I'm also all over the place, like an abstract painting with my thoughts and whatever. But Jesus, what was I thinking? Oh, yes. I would love genuinely, just with like, and there's been certain things in my life that have happened lately where I'm like, life really is so short. And I would rather focus on love and truth and light and doing things scared and overcoming fear and growth and authenticity and like just being radically authentic. I believe you were created with purpose and on purpose, and God has a plan for your life. You are not alone, and I don't want anyone to feel alone, and I don't want to feel alone. And I'm even nervous to put this video out there, but I just have to believe out of 8 billion people, like, I think it would be so cool to just create a community on this channel, like a genuine community. Even if there's only 3 people or 1 person that watches it and doesn't feel so alone. And it can be literally like a FaceTime. And again, I don't know what the videos are going to be, but I'll tell you right now, with all the other editing and stuff, I personally enjoy watching YouTube videos that aren't like cut, you know, like there's a few people that I watch that, I mean, Peter Mon is the main one that I watch, honestly. He's pretty much the only one. But these videos would be unedited, and clearly it's been 26 minutes, you know, and maybe nobody watches this. Maybe this is just, like, I feel more, Peter always says, is cathartic the right word? It's very cathartic for me to process out loud and talk. And I pray and I journal and I talk to God and everything. But I feel like there's a big difference between doing like my beauty content, doing my voiceover, sitting alone in my studio, recording a script that's then going to be played on the radio in another country, or sitting on my beauty space, making a reel, posting it on Instagram. That to me feels very different. Sorry, my arms are kind of hurting. Pancake, do you want to hold the camera? Don't look up my nose. But you know, there's just like something very different to me about than what this would be in my mind. And I literally just see this being like, hey girl, what you doing? How you doing? Or like daily thoughts, or driving around, or I don't know what it's going to be, but I'm just going to start Elora's Thoughts, I think is what it'll be called. I don't know. So if you're watching this, and if this is your flavor, and if you want to be friends, I would love that. I don't know what this is going to turn into, but I do feel pretty isolated right now, and I do feel pretty lonely. And like I said, I have friends and I have a big family and I have people around me, but we are not rocks on islands alone. And life is so short, and life is such a gift. And everybody has their own unique story and their own lane and their own flavor and fragrance of who they are. And I am so passionate about being radically authentic. And I am so passionate about truth and about Jesus. And lately, Peter Mon has been standing up for himself and like showing up for himself, or fighting, you know, like, and that has really inspired me, because little Elora would have literally, like, I felt invisible a lot of my life. Like I said, I didn't graduate college. I was a competitive gymnast growing up, but like had an eating disorder for like 13 years. Just everybody has their own trauma, you know, and I've lived in 8 different countries, but all that was mission work, so it was volunteer. And then when I came back, I just went through a lot of healing. And I feel like I'm in a season, like I said, where I want my ceiling to become my floor. I feel so grateful for what's happened this year, what's like flourished this year within voiceover, within my Instagram of like, which I'm not going to create an Instagram for this. This is literally just going to be on here. I mean, I may, but it's a lot to juggle. It's a lot to juggle. And also, I'm so excited that these are going to be unedited. So if that's not your flavor, then that's okay. But trust me, Peter Mon doesn't edit his videos, and I have watched him probably every single day. Maybe not every single day, but literally since summer of the beginning of 2018 is when I found his YouTube channel. And I love him more than words can say. And the presence of him in my life through the screen on my phone has impacted me more than words can say. And that to me is evidence that it's a ripple effect, you know? And I believe that spiritual warfare is a real thing. And like I said, I don't know, like I haven't really shown up on YouTube in this way, so I don't know how YouTube is about, you know, Jesus and things and whatever, but I'm going to talk about my faith, and I'm going to talk about grace, and I'm going to talk about the fact that I didn't want to eat and all, you know, but I guess I'll monitor it because I have watched things where I don't, you know, but I just wanted to be radically authentic and continue fighting for little Elora. Because the biggest thing, and I feel like this is the foundation of where I am right now, and what has inspired me to do this scared, to post this, to just out of nowhere create this Elora's Thoughts YouTube channel with Pancake. And I have some other friends, but yes. I do believe, listen to me, I do believe hurt people, but I also believe, I have unshakable belief that free people free people. And I don't know about you, but I want more freedom in my life. I want more light in my life. I want to continue to breathe lighter air. I want to continue to grow. I want to continue to learn from my mistakes. I want to continue to be my most authentic self and live that out fearlessly. And I would love a community of other deep thinkers, deep feelers, people that think in pictures, people that are maybe 30s and single and still have little stuffed animals and sleep with bonnets. And I mean, I don't know, just friends. Because Peter Mon feels like one of my best friends, and I've never even met him. But something in my spirit was just show up. Because I think the enemy does. I know. He wants us to be isolated, right? He wants us to be just alone in the dark. That's where he gets us. So in a way, I feel like this is me just kind of like fighting against the darkness and putting myself out there and saying, hey world, my name's Elora. I need to get my nails done, but this is me. Hi. And I want to be a voice because I have lived so many years of my life with depression and anxiety, and I'm still daily just, working through that. And I'm like, I want to be a voice that says you are loved, you are precious, you are valuable, you are worthy, your story's not over. It's 3 a.m. and I'm just sitting here. I need to edit some content, and like I said, I'm launching another business or like side little thing. But I just thought, my circle in real life is pretty small, and I do have some single friends, but once I buy my house, I'm going to be living alone, and I'm going to get a dog, and his name is going to be Milo, so you guys are going to get to meet Milo. But I just am going to do this scared, because I am kind of scared now that it's been 36 minutes. I'm like, should I really put this out there? But I am, because I think there's a lot of I just get the picture of like on the other side, like the action, like doing it scared is, I just get the picture of like opening a gate to an endless field of wildflowers. And I am at the point where there has been evidence in my life, even in the past, where doing things scared, and I saw something today from Mel, is it Mel Robbins? Is that her name? Yeah. Mel. Where she was like, don't wait to be perfect. I think my friend sent it to me, or I don't know where I saw it on the Instagram or something, but she's like, just do it scared, do it messy. Don't wait to be perfect. Don't wait to be ready. And again, maybe one day, I don't know the future, okay? I don't ask to wake up in the morning. Maybe one day I will like edit these videos. I don't know. But genuinely, like starting out, my heart behind this would be literally like, I haven't stopped the camera at any point, and it's 37 minutes and 50 seconds. So like to literally just upload this into iMovie, render it, export it, put it on YouTube. And Peter always does this. He always does a thumbnail, okay, like this. So this is how we're going to do our thumbnails too. I kind of want Pancake to be in focus. Come on. There. That's our thumbnail. Way to go, Pancake. Look at you. So, I want this to just be like a place where I can be fully me and show up and maybe be a voice. If someone out there is feeling alone, you are loved, you are worthy, you are seen, you are welcome. Like, come hang out. I want to make a goal to make it for this. I feel like it would be pretty simple since there's no editing involved, to just turn on the camera and say hi to you guys. So this, I think, will maybe be more long form content. I honestly don't know. I might do the short too. I don't know. These are my thoughts. And this is me showing up scared and doing it messy and really wanting to fight for more freedom in my life. And If this is your flavor, then stick around. Subscribe, like, comment below. Tell me like, just, if somebody is watching it to this point, please leave down in the comment section below, like, say hello. I was going to say where you're from, but I don't feel comfortable saying where I am living at the moment. But say hello and let's be friends. Seriously. I feel very free now that I have done this. And so I'm going to go, literally after I do this, I'm going to export it, put it onto my computer, upload it, create the channel, and post my first video. But I do believe, you know, if you want to find my other socials, you can, but I really just want to start this. Like, I don't want there to be, I just feel in my heart like this needs to be separate. Like, because right now I have 3 other platforms or channels that I am managing and doing different things on each one. But this is going to be unedited. Elora's Thoughts with Pancake. Look how cute she is. Okay, so I think that's all I'm going to say at this point. I'll see you tomorrow. I love you.